What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys my last day in Indie Week. I am so excited to bring you guys this last day. I'm tired. I know you guys are probably tired. It's been a lot. We are going to continue on this week with my normal schedule, so you'll be getting a video on Wednesday and Friday as well. But for today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Certifeye Dynasty Palette. Oh, let me get this mascara off my lid. So I kind of put some mascara on my lid. We'll just keep going. So this is the outside packaging. And this is the inside packaging. You do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 18 shadows in this palette, and we're just gonna jump right into the swatches. I did more of a detailed end, so no need to double up. So the first shadow is Gem, and this is a shimmer. It's a neutral shimmer, kind of champagne-y bronze. The next you have Fortune, and this is like a camel brown, really nice light brown. Next you have Trunk, and this is just a nice dark brown. So these are basically the neutrals. We have one more row that has a couple more neutrals, but these are the main neutrals. Next we have Mantle, and this is a shimmery orange. It's an interesting orange. It's a deeper orange. You don't see many brands coming out with oranges like this. Don't get me wrong, there are enough warm tone palettes out there, but maybe, let me put it this way, that's unique to my collection. Next we have Riches, and this shadow did feel rough when I was picking it up on my finger, but I do have this on my eyes today and it is extremely pigmented. Next we have Velvet, and this is the darkest and last neutral color. As you can see, it is like a brown, but definitely has a red undertone to it. So those are the first two rows. Next we have Jewel, and this is a color that I have on my eyes today, and this is just a beautiful shimmery pink iridescent-y color. Next we have Queen, and this is just a bright pink. Yeah, it's just a bright pink. It's beautiful. Next we have Cloak, and this is like a dark burgundy red, and you could really use this along with the other reds and brownish reds to really just build up your crease in the event that you want to. Next, we're going to go to the more colorful half, where you're going to have a purple row, a blue row, and a green row. This first shadow is Wealth, and I think we all would like some wealth, so that's that. Next, we have Ellie, or Elle, I'm sorry. And this is just a beautiful purple. And then last, we have Empress. I tried to stick away from colors that I've been using so much in this Indie Week and just on my channel alone. So I did not use any of these purples on my eyes today. But yeah, they're beautiful just by swatching. Next we have Opal, and this is the shimmery blue that goes with the blue row. Next we have Grand. And lastly, we have Emperor. So this is the blue row. You definitely see the nice blue shimmer, the really nice sky blue, and then the nice deep blue as well. I do kind of wish the blue was a teeny bit deeper, but it's still a really nice blue. Last row, we have Glisten, which is a bright green. Then we have Opalescence, which is a true matte foresty green, and then not foresty green, yeah, foresty green, and then we have a deep green. So these are all the colors in this palette, and you definitely get a really nice array of colors. I think this palette is beautiful for anybody that likes neutrals, because you get three whole rows basically of neutrals, and then you really get into your colors down here. So here is the full Certified Dynasty palette. So yeah, I mean, quick intro, nothing much to it. If you're interested in seeing how I got this eye look with this palette, based on seeing the inside of this palette and seeing all of these swatches, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so today I'm recording during the day. This is the last day of Indie Week. I am extremely happy. My skin needs a break. I need a break. I will continue on. So today is Monday. I will continue the day or the week with my Wednesday and my Friday normal videos. I already have those recorded. I pretty much already have them edited, so it'll be really easy to just go back in the flow of only 3 videos per week. But anyways, let's get into putting this Certified Dynasty palette on my eyes. As you can see, I've already done one eye, and my whole base is the exact same as it's been all week. Same with how I set my lid. I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and then I set it with my Sugar Pill Taco Shadow. I am using natural light with a little bit of artificial lighting, so hopefully the artificial lighting will stay true, and so when the sun goes away, it's not too dark in those instances. So first, what I'm gonna do is go into this Dynasty palette and go into Queen. It's just a bright, like, yellow, not what, a bright pink. Let me find a compact. So I'm really happy. I ran today, and last week I was super stressed, so I did not really run or work out. So I'm happy to start the week off well with a good run. And yeah, I'm getting ready for work. Yes, I wear looks like this to work. Generally only because I really need to record. It's not like frowned upon. I typically prefer not to, but this is such a bright palette. It would have been a shame not to use the bright colors. So I did go ahead and do that. So this is a Bdellium Tools large tapered blending brush. This is super big. I think I used this in my video yesterday. This is a really big blending brush, very soft, very fluffy. I found this off of Amazon, and it's like a duo fiber, so it's really interesting. And yeah, I like it. Where is my next brush? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. So next, what I did, and I'm not really worried about this being I'm not worried about this being extremely like detailed. This is not a very detailed look, and I actually have to do some errands before I hit work. So this really needs to be a quick tutorial because I should have already left by now. So next, what I'm going to do is go into Riches, which is just a deeper red, just more true to red. The Queen was more of a pink, Riches is more of a red, and this is with the Eddie Funkhauser brush. And I actually cannot wait. I will be cleaning all of my brushes. I basically cleaned a lot of them yesterday, but I didn't realize that I had these in a separate section closer to where I actually record. So I will be cleaning all of my brushes, giving them all a break, giving my skin a break for a little while. So it's nice. Now I'm just going to go back and forth between the two brushes just to really blend out the situation. I ended up bringing this color a little bit higher than I did my other eye. It's fine. I will fix it later if I honestly remember, which I probably won't. So that's those two shades. Then what I did is I wanted to kind of define where I'm going to start my cut crease. So I went into Emperor, which is right here. It's the darkest blue. And I actually have no idea what brush I used. We're just going to use this brush. And this is a peach and pearl brush. I really do like their brushes. So if you're interested in supporting a black indie brand, I would recommend using their brushes. And they also did a collab with Andrea Renee, who is a YouTuber, and I like that brush set a lot. So yeah. And so as you can see, I just kind of drew out a potential crease. Well, what? I just put this right into my crease. And now I'm just gonna use the more rounded part to really just try and blend this in. It's gonna turn purple just because of, you know, blue and red turns purple, which is perfectly fine with me. I still wanted to use the same color that I used on my other eye. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is go into the last one, which was the Eddie Funkhauser brush, and just try and blend these in a little bit more. I definitely went further out, but it's okay. We will work with it. Now it's time to cut my lid. And I'm gonna use my Freedom brush. I have worn this to death. I actually accidentally pulled off the ferrule, which is very sad, but I'm gonna keep using it until it dies because I really like this brush. Now I'm just gonna put some more of this NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk on the back of my hand, and we're gonna cut out this crease. So, would you guys be interested in a Black Friday video from me? I'm thinking about doing one. Just kind of talking about items that I'm eyeing, items that I think guys should be eyeing. I know a lot of brands do decent, if not excellent, Black Friday sales. Generally not Ulta and Sephora. It's generally like the individual brand's website that actually does a really good sale. I know last year I ordered from so many places. Sugar Pill I know was one that I was dying for. I'm gonna be aiming to get the Beautylish Lucky Bag. I really want that this year. There's just like a bunch of brands that do a lot of really good a lot of really good Black Friday sales, or even just New Year's. Like for Beautylish, that one is a Chinese New Year situation. So I'm interested in doing that. Let me know if you guys are interested in doing it. If not, honestly, I might still do it. But it would be nice to know if you guys are interested in seeing it or not. So please do let me know down below how you feel about this. Okay, so I cut my lid pretty quickly, and we're just gonna do my normal, wipe the brush off on the back of my hand, and let's get into these shimmers. So I only used 3 shimmers today. I went into Opal, which is this blue, then I went into Jewel, which is the pink, and then I went into Glisten, which is the green. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. So first, let's go into Opal, and that's gonna be in the inner third. And I do get fallout with these shimmers. I don't really freak out about it because I will just flick it off my face, but I did want to let you know in case you care. So that's that. Next we're gonna go into Jewel, And Jewel, honestly, out of the 3 shimmers that I've used, that's the one. This is the one that I did not like the most. It was the chunkiest. It had the most fallout, and I don't know, it just didn't work out. It seems to be working out better on this eye, but you see how that much chunkiness just like appeared? Yeah. Let's clean off my brush lastly, and then we're gonna go into Glisten, which is the green. Good Lord, okay. On this side, Glisten had the most fallout. Huge chunks on my face. Okay, now I'm just going back between all of the shimmer shades and just blending in between. I literally just dip my brush into both shades, literally go back and forth, and that's how I blend in between. Now I'm gonna pick up my under eye setting brush, and literally what I'm gonna do is just flick upwards to get the fallout off my face. And there you go. So that is my upper lid. What I'm gonna do is just hop off camera really quickly. I'm gonna do my liquid liner. I'm gonna do my upper mascara. You know what? No. Let's just stay together and then we can come back later. So I'm gonna use that same pencil brush that I put the shade Emperor, which was the blue. No, I'm not. I am a hot mess. Good Lord. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my flat liner brush from e.l.f. with Emperor, which is the blue that I put in my crease, and I'm just gonna put that right under my lash line. Okay, so that is that. Now I'm gonna take that pencil brush and now I'm gonna go into the darker red, which was Riches, and I'm just gonna blend out that blue. Okay, and then lastly, I'm just going to use the same brush, go into Queen, which was the first shadow we put in our crease, and just blend that out. And that just really blows out my lower lash line. And now I'm just going to do me and extend my upper lash line so it all connects. Y'all know I love to connect my upper and lower lash lines. It's a thing. And now what I'm gonna do is hop off camera, do my liquid liner and my mascara, and I will be right back. Hey guys, so I am back. This is the finished look. Yes, I know I have a glob of mascara. I am a klutz, so we're just gonna not pay attention to that. And we're just gonna look at everything else. I will of course take that off once it has dried. So let's just zoom out and I'll give you guys my final thoughts when it comes to this palette and my first impression. Alrighty guys, so like I said, this is a first impression on this palette. This is the Certifeye Dynasty Palette. They have 2 other palettes. I know they have one that basically is all mattes, and it's basically this color scheme, just all mattes. And then they have another one that's a darker color scheme. I decided to go with this one because I wanted to test out not only their mattes, but their shimmers. And I like bright colors, so I wanted to test this particular palette out. This is the sister brand, not sister, the owner of this brand is the sister of Blush Tribe, if you did not know. So a lot of people have said that they have similar formulas. I honestly don't see the similar formulas. Like, they're both pigmented, they're both blendable, but like when it comes to the shimmer formula, I don't see the similarities. I think Blush Tribe's shimmers are a little bit better. They're not as chunky. I don't have to dig in with my brush. Like, because this was the first time I tried this palette, I would say it looks like I dug in here easily 2 or 3 times. And I've literally only used this palette today. So yeah, I still do like this palette, and I think it is an excellent palette. Like I said, this is the first impression, so definitely look forward to me doing a better review on this palette. But I did want to insert this into my indie week. It is a popular brand. They do have a lot of sway within the makeup community, but this was the first time and I was really excited to test out this palette. So yeah, that's honestly all I have to say. I don't want to give too many like opinions, because like I said, this is the first impressions, but I did want to test this out. I will say that this has a 24-month shelf life. You get 1.4 grams of product on the screen. I will tell you guys how much it cost. In this palette, there is talc, mica, mineral oil, parabens, and yeah, so there are a couple of things that like not a lot of people might be interested in formula wise from this palette, but I do think it's a good palette. I would say I really do like their matte formula more than their shimmer formula, but their shimmer formula is not bad. It's just not my favorite. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. This was pretty quick. Of course, let me stop this part of the video and let's go into the more professional swatches right now. So since we went into the professional swatches, I did just want to go ahead and grab out one of my Blush Tribe palettes and just kind of compare these two palettes. So the Hazina 2 is one of the ones that I got most recently. Now this brand is cruelty free and it has a 24-month shelf life. This palette does not say that it's cruelty free, but it does have a 24-month shelf life. This one has 28 grams of product total, and this one doesn't have the total. It's 18 times 1.4 grams. 1.4 grams, 8, 2. I'm not going to try and do that math in my head. I will put how much total grams are in the Certifeye Dynasty palette. Both palettes have talc and mica first ingredients. Next, they both have mineral oil. Next, they both have canola, whatever that is. Next, they both have titanium dioxide. Next, they both have magnesium stearate. They both have isopropyl palmitate. They both have methylparaben. They both have propylparaben, and then that's where they both end. Then they both say they may contain other things. So it does look like they have the same ingredients. They might not have the same formulation, the same amount of each ingredient. And then also you always have to keep into account how hardly pressed it is. So yeah, these are the two brands. These two are sisters, the owners. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say when it comes to this palette. Like I said, I will be coming back with you guys for a more detailed review on this Certifeye palette. It'll probably be coming up in a palette roundup. I just want to get some more wear. Like I said, this is the first time that I've tested this palette out, and you'll be getting a palette roundup with not only this one, the palette that I did yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Oh, the Baby Bar Beauty shadows. I'll be doing a palette roundup with that, and then I already have other palettes that I just did not include in this indie week that'll be in that palette roundup. So just wait for it. It'll probably be coming up in November. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. As always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.